Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, pandas, pandas. Good morning, my panda. Sorry for being late. Had some technical issues. But we're back live at it again. We are in a monster uptrend. I'm just going to keep buying here. Pandas, I'm sorry. I'm sorry a little late. I had some technical issues. But we're back live at it again. I'm glad to be back. Check, 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 check. Mic level check, mic level check. Here we go. Good morning, guys. Oh, what the? I was just checking mic levels. What is happening? Super strong bull bar. Ending on its high. I think there'll be some follow through, but gets sold by limit orders here. Very interesting. Let's set my pause on this one. Limit orders, kind of scary, right? Bull trap kind of right there. Maybe limit orders here to be bought up. 20 EMA. We can try. Limit orders maybe down here where the previous pivot is. 20 EMA might be the one. We're going to try to buy limit orders at the previous pivot low, which is this. This is where a lot of the stop losses are. Bear bar ending on its low. Let's see if we get back up. It started to turn to limit order market. You can tell with this limit order here, and you're thinking a super strong uptrend, so line orders coming from beneath. We end up getting our scalp, pandas. I mean, we're up 200. Let's go. Pandas, I'm sorry. There's no introduction, nothing. We're just going right into it because I'm late here. Pandas. Good morning, guys. Crimson Demon, good morning. Mawashi, good morning. Day Trader, good morning. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a little late. I'm sorry. I hope you're still here. Zero. What's wrong, pandas? We're back live again. Just had a couple technical issues here, but we're back live. Here we go, pandas. Second entry long here. Got a little sus. Turning into a limit order market a little bit here. We get a trap trade here. I'm not interested in this trap just because the uptrend is so strong. It could be a decent trap trade, though. Any trap really could be a decent, 1 to 2 risk reward move. I'll be interested in the fail trap here, though, if this does fail. Fail trap. It does sort of fail here. Let me see if we can get something juicy here on this fail trap. Ooh, okay, it's beneath the 20 MA. Oh, okay. We're above 20 MA. We're going to try to go for our new high here, if we can get it. My turn's at H4. I'll try again on the H4. Risk is small here. At a certain point in time, this is going to reverse. This could be the reversal here. I just saw the failed trap. I'm trying to take the failed trap here. Let's get something juicy if we can. I'd love it. But it might be hard to time. This might be one of those places where you buy at your stop loss. Or you enter at your stop loss. It tried to trigger the H4 here. Fourth leg down. Could have came out several times, break even. We're holding on to this one, see what happens. Just because it's on a massive uptrend, just have a higher chance of things working to the upside here. So we're going to hold the upside here. Decent move up. Let's see if we get a new high. Okay, really strong move up. Not 10 points yet. Looking for 10 points at least here. Ooh, that's not good. That's ugly. If I can come out break even, I'll be happy at this point.
Target filled.
Wow, that is ugly. That's not what you want to see. I just came out break even. Luckily, came out break even there. I mean, it might work out, but when you get a bar that looks like this, I mean, I'm not sticking around to find out. It's such an ugly looking bar, pandas. I'm just out. I'm out. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Hugh, welcome back. I appreciate it. It's good to be back. I'm back at my original setup. I had, for some reason, I had to do a couple updates on my computer, and then when I came back, I just could not start up my NinjaTrader. So I had to do a bunch of stuff. Had to like fix some compilation errors. It was all these things going wrong. Wow, pandas. I mean, I got tricked here. When I saw this bar, I said, you know, if I can get out break even, I'll get out. But now I made that new high, which I was looking for. That's crazy, pandas. That's actually crazy. But it is what it is, pandas. This uptrend is massive right now. Quick look at the daily chart. It's popping up. Weekly chart, we are breaking above. Right, we are breaking above. We basically triggered a trap on the weekly, which is amazing. This is gonna make new all-time highs. It's like such a high chance to make new all-time highs. Like I'm thinking about buying some options here now, some daily options or some weekly options. This has some potential to make a huge move up. We got a higher low here, but remember we had limit orders here. I want to see these limit orders are still here. Knock this back down. It looks like the limit orders are still hanging out around here. You can see the limit orders with this price action starting right here. Bull bar, no follow through. All of this overlap here. Let's see. Gets knocked back down, perhaps. One second. Alright, here's my traps. Second entry long, sure, why not? Let's go for it. If it does trigger. Crimson Demon, good morning. 0 to Hero, Geo, good morning. Pan, is this good to be back? Sorry for being a little late today. It is Columbus Day, so I don't know, the market could be a little sus today. Wow. All right, we're popping up. Forget what I just said. We are just on a monster move up here. The question is, where do we buy, pandas? Are we just on a like a first entry basis, keep buying until you lose type situation? Wow, that was crazy. We're gonna go for first entry here, see if we can take advantage of this super strong uptrend, thinking that we're not gonna break a previous pivot low. Only first entries, like, you know, 10, 12 first entries, all working out. Let's see if we can get a nice scalp here. Looking for 10 points at least. Okay. All right. Wow. 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 I mean, pandas. Is that easy? This is getting a bit crazy, pandas. I mean, it's like a buy anywhere type situation. That was a first entry. We just bought it. That's another first entry. We should just buy it. Okay, came in with a double position there. I mean, another first entry. It looks like a little exhausted, no, pandas? Is it a little bit exhausted here? Just go for it? Is that what you're telling me? Just go for it? Is that what you guys are telling me? Goodness gracious. What's going on here? What a move. What a move. I mean, is the uptrend done is the question. Is it another buy off the 20 EMA? Is it another buy off the 20 EMA here? Is it a first entry buy here again? Is it just another first entry buy? I mean, we got some good bamboo today, pandas. And these trades are getting riskier and riskier. I feel safer buying with a limit order at this point. Or second entry long, how about that? The 5-minute chart. Huge gap, right, between the open and the previous day's close. First entry does trigger. Is it just a first entry market where every first entry will continue to make new pivot highs, or higher lows and higher highs being made? And this is exactly what's happening here. Like, we are not breaking the previous pivot low. Even on the sus trade, it looks like it's going to work out. I'm taking the second entry long if we get it. I'm taking the second entry long. Don't be mad at me. I'm just doing what the market's telling me to do. Making new highs. If I can even get in. This is really far away from 20 MA. Sometimes it's all you get. Sometimes it's all you get. I'm in. Sometimes it's all you get, pandas. Woo! Let's see if we can get it. We're close. We're close. We're not quite there. Hopefully the pattern continues. We don't break a previous pivot low. Hopefully we didn't enter the one time it does. It looks okay. It looks okay right now, pandas. I'm telling you right now, it looks okay. Shoryuken! Come on! Come on! Shoryuken! Oh my, I thought it was for certain. Once we broke this high. I thought it was a certainty here. I thought things were for certain. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not good. That's not good. Oh man, that's crazy, pandas. Right now, what's happening? This is absolutely insano mode. And we got a strong bull bar ending on its high, always in long on the 5-minute chart, perhaps. People are just buying it the moment the 5-minute bar closes. I mean, like I said, it's all first entries, never breaking a previous pivot low. Even here, we didn't break the previous pivot low, even though it was only like about, 1-2 points away. Another higher high here. Higher low. Goodness gracious, not breaking the previous pivot low. Right, the count continues. We're at 9 right now. Is it going to be like 14? Wow. Wow. Pandas. The 5-minute bar, always in long. I got to buy somewhere here. I still need to buy somewhere. Man, I just bought it when we broke the previous low. Just buy it. Buy anywhere, everywhere type situation. Ooh, okay, we finally broke the previous pivot low. Okay, previous pivot low bought or sold. Or broken, sorry. Right, the pattern just broke right there. We didn't make the 1 to 2. I mean, we can still make the 1 to 2. Just testing the 20 EMA. Is that all they wanted to do here? Just a little bit of break here. Testing the 20 EMA. Perhaps is all it wanted. We got some good bamboo, pandas. So I'm just chilling right now. I'm up 645. I'm just chilling right now. Maybe a second entry long might be worth waiting for here. Or not. Just buy. Just buy off the 20 EMA. Come in bamboo right there. We got 9 pushes up. This pivot breaks. Basically buys at this pivot. Am I just buying still, pandas? Am I just buying? Pandas, am I still buying here? Anywhere, everywhere type situation? Pandas, make sure you scalp that like button. It's good to be back. I was on a break for about a week. And it had some technical difficulties. It's just been a while since I came back, turned this computer on, and had to do a bunch of stuff. I didn't realize I had a bunch of issues. And then, yeah, so here we are. I'm guessing it's best to wait for a second entry long here at this point. But it's so massive, this move up. You think it would want to pull back sometime soon, but we'll see. Second entry long. It doesn't quite trigger, right, the second pullback. Doesn't quite trigger that second pullback. But it's starting to turn to a limit order market as well, as you can see with these completely overlapping bars. Might be worth buying with a limit order here, pandas. You know, I think that's the situation. We are converting to a limit order market with 4 overlapping bars in a row. It makes it difficult to actually buy here, in my opinion, right, because of the limit order market. But the uptrend is so strong that you almost feel like you just want to buy it anyways. Almost. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 overlapping bars in a row. You almost just want to buy it with a limit order down here. Continue this pattern here that we're seeing, especially with the support here. It does trigger the second entry long. Trap ensuing here. I don't think I can take the trap. I'll probably take a failed trap. I don't think the trap itself. Because we're such a massive uptrend, pandas, I'm not looking for a reversal right now. The only time I'll actually look, I probably wouldn't look for the actual reversal. I'll probably look for a continuation of a downtrend. Just because this uptrend is so massive. I don't want to mess with it. Okay, limit order still. Bunch of limit orders still. We're still in the limit order market. Ooh, okay. Trap does trigger, pandas. But look how many overlapping bars there are. At this point in time, you almost sit on your paws because it looks a little sus. 1, 2, 3. It's just so many overlapping bars in a row. Failed trap here, but still too many overlapping bars. It's creating a triangle, essentially. The triangle's breaking out to the upside. Let's see if it actually breaks out, though. Okay. It's showing some promise here. Strong bull bar. Still a little sus. A little hard for me to enter there. Yeah. I mean, you can enter still if you want, but man. Got an OII pattern on the 2500 tick. OI pattern breaks the upside. Triangle breaks the upside. Jeez Louise, that's just tricky. Look how many overlapping bars there were. Of course, you had the bias, right? Long bullish bias, keeping above the 20 MA. Triangle breaks the upside. I mean, nice trade. Nice breakout trade if you took it. I wanted something. I wanted the H4, I think. And I wanted to buy with limiters. This is why you skip the trap. This is why I skip the trap. This is why I don't mess with the traps. When the trend is that strong, it's difficult to take the traps. There are 2 times you don't really want to take those traps. Well, I mean, just like basically one time you want to take the trap. Well, it's just on the resistance here, but there's no resistances. Resistance or support is when you want to take your trap. That's the best trap trade. That's my favorite trade probably. Reversals off strong supports and resistances. Typically previous days lows and highs. Oh, that is a trap, and that is like, all right, outside bar reversal, we'll skip it. But man, this is just, again, looking like a strong uptrend. Unstoppable, always in long trading on the 5-minute chart. Right, we had one pause bar on the 5-minute, one bear bar, but there's no follow through whatsoever, and the uptrend continues here, pandas. The 5-minute is a monster. Top left of your screen, you can see that we are finally positive again. Right, we are back to original account balance plus more. Is it starting to trickle upwards now? Because then we have to buy with a limit order somewhere, which is also difficult. Anytime limit order trading starts to happen, it gets difficult. Spike channel. I could try to buy the bottom of this spike here. Wow, this is starting to squeeze. Always in long trading still on the 5-minute chart, pandas. Whoa! All right, that's kind of a deep pullback, but something's happening. 10 o'clock, something happened. 10 o'clock, it caused this big move up. We had an overshoot, probably leading to an undershoot now. Overshoot of the spiking channel to an undershoot. Probably. I could care less what happens, but maybe there's a trade set up here. Maybe there's a trade set up here if we get an undershoot to get that symmetry. All right, market loves to make symmetry. At the end, it's all caused by math, right? All caused by risk rewards. Ooh, and probabilities. Overshoot to the undershoot. I mean, should I just try? I guess. It's ugly. I guess. It's ugly. But I'll try with the limit order. What's the worst that could happen, right, pandas? What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that can happen? Overshoot to the undershoot here. I'm going to buy the previous pivot here. That's what makes sense to me with the price action. But, I don't know. It might reverse here. I don't know. 20 EMA also makes sense to me. Bottom of the spiking channel, right? Makes sense to me as well. Ooh, almost fills me. It doesn't quite fill me. It actually touches my target but doesn't fill me. Right? It touches my target but doesn't fill me because it's a limit order. So limit orders, you're not guaranteed to be filled. Actually, I marked that perfectly. I'm gonna get out of that because that scalp actually is made off my entry. I marked that perfectly. I called that perfectly actually. It's just it didn't fill me because limit orders you're not guaranteed to fill. Stop order you would be, but the limit order, no, you're not guaranteed you're not guaranteed to fill there. It's just unfortunate because I had that perfect. YL SPX having a huge reaction. Good morning, my pandas. Hey, make sure you drop a GM in the chat. It's good to be back. Make sure you scalp that like button as well. We're up 645 right now, pandas. I mean, it's good to be green. Read it again. If you don't understand it, read it again. Second entry long here, but not interested. This is getting really sus. Starting to get very sus here. Okay, big push down. It's a second entry long. I mean, you're thinking you want to touch this. Right, you're thinking you want to touch this here. Touch this line, the bottom of the channel. It's a trap trade. Interested in this trap trade a little bit here. Just because this one fails. It's another attempt to reverse here. It's just another attempt to reverse. Trap could just fail, and this could really push up here. I'm going to sit on my pause a little bit. It's getting very confusing. Right, this is a second attempt to reverse this massive uptrend. Or strong bear bar. I'm thinking it wants to hit this level. It wants to hit this level before it reverses, and I want to see the reaction off this level, right? Spiking channel. The market's deciding at this point, do we turn into a trading range here? Or do we go into a full-blown reversal? Trading range most likely, right? It's the most probable thing to turn into a trading range. And this is the level it will turn into a trading range around here. Higher low might be interesting here. Or H4 setup maybe. Outside bar reversal. Okay. We get our first kind of break of a previous candle's low on the 5-minute chart. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right. The 5-minute chart finally gets a break like underneath the previous candle's low. Right. That's our first pullback. That's actually our first pullback. And usually first pullbacks are small. So I'm expecting this to come back up sometime soon. Usually first pullbacks are small. Usually. Not always, but usually. And here's our first pullback here. I mean, it's like you don't want to mess with this trend, right? You don't want to mess with this channel. It's a small pullback bear channel. It's hard to go long in this situation here. You want this channel to break before you want to do anything. Like if you want to go long, you want to make sure it breaks. If you want to go short, you can, but also remember it's on a massive uptrend. Now we're breaking beneath this channel, pandas. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Curious how far this first reversal goes. Curious to see how far this first reversal goes on the 5-minute chart, right? This is the first pullback on the 5-minute chart, pandas. Could be a couple of candles down. Why not? I'm fully expecting this to reverse though sometime soon. Pandas, quick look at the news while we are waiting for a setup here. News this week, really, you only have 1 day of high impact news, which makes things easy, kind of. It's this Thursday at 8:30, so if you want to basically make or break your accounts with one single trade, Thursday is your best day. It's the only day with news. It's the only day with news, so why not? I'll take a failsafe entry short here. Why not? I'll take a failsafe entry short. We keep making lower highs now and lower lows. Pandas, make sure you scalp that like button. Make sure you drop a GM in the chat. We're up green, pandas. Something weird's happening here. How's your trading last week, Pandas, while I was gone? How was your trading last week while I was gone, Pandas? I'd like to know. Had a small vacation. Hope you guys are not too mad at me. But even pandas need to rest. Okay. This is becoming an expanding pattern now. Right, you're making higher highs and lower lows. Becoming expanding pattern here. Interesting. Pushing pretty strong down. We got a bear bar ending on its low on the 5-minute chart, Pandas. Will it be bottom of limit order? Is this a question? These are your higher time frames. We're almost back to the 20 EMA 5-minute chart. Bear bar ending on its low, looking for continuation. And I don't think I'm going to go long until the 5-minute breaks the previous candle's high. You know what I mean, Pandas? It's hard to go long right now on the smaller time frame when the big time frame right now is just showing itself to be on a bear leg. $2,500 tick chart almost testing the 20 EMA here. Wait, we haven't touched the 20 EMA for a very long time. It could be a good test for it. And I don't know. Maybe worth buying with limit orders, but right now I'm just let the downtrend play, right? Let this downtrend play. Let it just finish its job, and then we can jump in the longs. But it's right now. It's just hard to tell when it'll be done. So let it do its thing. Let it cook. Let it cook. YL says, I didn't trade last week because I couldn't see your chart. He actually doesn't trade. He actually doesn't have like any accounts with Ninja Trader. He just depends on the stream to enter his trades. I got it. He enters it on through Robinhood. Scalping with Robinhood is crazy. I'm always looking for that fail second entry short if I can get it. But you gotta respect this bear leg right now. You gotta respect it. If you think about it, every reversal begins with a bear leg. Every downtrend begins with a bear leg. Just like this. So you just don't know when it will be the actual reversal. I'm just saying probability-wise, with such a strong move up, most likely your first pullback will be small. So it could be like 3 candles down. I don't know. Pandas, we're up $645, Pandas. We're green again on our accounts. Make accounts green again. What a move down though, Pandas. Truly. We're testing the 20 EMA now on the 2500 tick chart. Just what a move down, Pandas. The first leg down on this super strong bull move. It's quite impressive, actually. Retracing all of this move up. Still haven't had a second entry short to even enter in, right? If we wanted to enter this downtrend, there's not even a second entry short. Your best trade was this trap here, which what I was thinking of taking. The trap is like a really good setup, right? This looks really good. Yeah, I mean, that's a decent trap, I guess. Decent trap. This one fails, this one works. I'm also up 645, so I'm not in any rush to enter any trades. I don't feel like it's top. Right? You want the setup to be top. I mean, when you're green like this, like the nice thing is you can be patient. You can be patient. Patient I am, because man, we are just waiting here. This is grinding down right now. It is a bounce off of the 20 EMA on the 2500 tick chart. I think I need a fail second entry short here, Pandas. I think that's my setup right now. That's what I'm waiting for. The reality is, Pandas, we got 3 bear bars with follow through on the 5-minute chart. That's the reality of things. Now, does that mean that we're actually going to go down? I don't know, Pandas. How am I supposed to know that? Al Brooks, for some reason, would know exactly what to do here. I'm not there yet, Pandas. I'll tell you that. I'm not there yet. For me, like, trading is very simple. If I see a clear support, that's like all I can think of. Like 5-minute clear support is a 20 EMA. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, maybe we'll come back to the 20 EMA. Al Brooks will find some sort of secret sauce inside these bars and say, oh, it'll probably reverse off of this 50% level or something. I don't know, something crazy. And then he'll make a trade off of it. It's actually crazy. Right now, it's just a massive downtrend. Right, it's a small pullback bear trend. Bear channel. This is why I said do not look for any longs right now. When you have a small pullback bear channel. We keep making new lows here. But while we're doing it, we're making new highs as well. It's kind of scary. I don't know. Maybe I could buy here since we're in this channel. I could try buy at the bottom of the channel, which is what's been happening. Is that crazy, Pandas? Is that a psycho type move? Just buy somewhere here. Maybe buy here. Is that just absolute insano move? Just buy off the bottom of this bear. Wow. Yep, that's what I get. It was insano. It wasn't a say no trade. I mean, I just saw it bounce so many times. I figured maybe one time. I even gave it a lot of room, and it just flushed. That's what I get for trying to be creative, pandas. Do not be creative when it comes to trading. Do not be creative. Jeez, I mean, I was just trying to follow the price action. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for doing that to you. Now I might as well wait for the 20 EMA to be hit on the 5-minute chart. The 20-minute here. I felt like we had some pattern here happening. And the moment I entered long at the bottom, now what the pandas? What's going on? We're starting to like destabilize here. Right, this pattern is starting to break. Right, this channel broke down. Now I might break to the upside, undershoot to overshoot. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? What in the world? Fails against a short will still be my trade that I'm waiting for. Fails second entry strong. Failed second entry short is still my trade that I am waiting for. Pandas, learn to articulate your words. It's a great skill in life. It's a first entry off the 20 MA. It looks pretty good actually with a good signal bar like that. I thought the first pullback would be small, but the first pullback is pretty deep actually. If we make a new low, that's pretty interesting. All right, probably start getting squished between the 240 SMA and the 20 EMA here. Right, it'll be just right on time with the 5-minute 20 EMA. Second entry short may be forming here. Do I want to take the second entry short? I mean, if the signal bar is really good, maybe. If we get a really delicious type of signal bar, I may go short here, thinking we have a clear target down to the 240 SMA. Currently no setup though. Currently no setup, pandas. It's just happening. It's just going down. 5 minutes shows a pretty strong bear bar. See if there's follow through on it. I'll hate to end this day break even, pandas. I'll hate to end this day break even. But if I lose 2 more, we'll be back to break even. I'll hate to be there. Second entry short forming here. It's not really close to the resistance. I kind of want it closer to resistance before taking it. Okay. It is starting to hit resistance. If we get a good signal bar here, maybe interested in a second entry short. Maybe interested in a second entry short here. Maybe. Right, that's not the signal bar you want. That's not a signal bar you want. It's a small risk though. Small risk signal bar, but now there's a little continuation upwards. Now at this point, I'll probably wait for it fail second entry short. Second entry short, small risk, but ugly looking signal bar. So we're gonna reverse it here and see what happens. Fails second entry short here. This could look for a new low as well. Anything's possible, but I don't like the signal bar. Right, that's your signal bar here, and it makes an outside bar. Now we have a very small risk trap here. which is good, which is nice. All right, let's trap trade here. Trap looks like it's about to fail. Maybe look for a 2-to-1 or 1-to-2 here. It's a low probability trade. Such a low probability trade, pandas. The low probability makes me go to 1-to-2. Trap is failing now. Almost want to come up break even. It's looking ugly. Like almost want to come up break even and take this trade again at an actual support. There's no support here. And so this could fail because there's no real support to take this long. Right? We're kind of floating in midair. We're just taking a reversal. I don't know.
Target filled.
Come up break even. I don't like it. I just like the fact we're not really at any type of support here. And I'm just trying to take a reversal for the setup's sake. But for like the actual like trade itself, I don't know. I just don't know if there's an actual setup here. Come up break even. At least I don't lose. I may miss this trade, but yeah, I mean, it looks like it's gonna work out now. But it's okay, pandas. We'll move on next trade. I'm gonna keep my measure, my measure move here. My 1-to-1 basically, my 1-to-2, just to see if it works out. But yeah, I mean L4, it's starting to get sus again. OI pattern on the 5-minute chart could break to the upside. Oh, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Again, no support, but it's a setup. It's a good looking one too. It's a OI pattern, strong bull bar. 5-minute chart. Let me show you what I'm saying. What I'm seeing. It's an OI pattern here, right? OI outside, inside, breakout mode. Look for a 1-to-1. You're looking for a 1-to-1 on the inside bar. That's your setup. That's your trade here. Trying to get up to here now. The 1-to-2 looks like it's gonna work out. Like I said, low probability trade. Got to go for that 1-to-2. But darn, pandas, sucks. I had it in the bag. It just got a little. It got really sus here. All right, starting to reverse here. Reverse again. Just multiple traps. The main reason why I didn't take this trade, pandas, why I didn't keep it, why I skunked this, because we were not at any type of support here. We're just reversing in thin air. The 1-to-2 is almost made. Actually not made yet, almost made. Very close to being made, but not quite there, pandas. It probably will be made, but it just reverses on a dime. What in the world, pandas? I'll be kind of, wow. Wow, if this reverses here, that's, wow, pandas. That's just sinful, pandas. What in the world? It doesn't make the 1-to-2. It misses it by like a tick or two. Goodness gracious, pandas. You're still in this trade though. Your break even's right here, so still looking okay. Being up 465 is not the worst, pandas. It's not as good as being up 600, but I'm gonna set my pause here. It's another trap to the long side setting up. Again, no support. We just bounced. We just reversed. The overshoot to the undershoot. Right? Oh, sorry, the undershoot to the overshoot that actually led to a small reversal here. Could be a big one. I was in this trap trade, but I skunked it, as you can see. I just couldn't hold it, pandas. I was too scared. But I have my reasons. And I think my reasons are good. And in the long term, positive EV, hopefully. In the long term, positive EV. That's what you want, right, pandas? Positive EV. The short term, it might suck, but long term, it's the right thing to do. Inside bar here, it's getting a little bit choppy here, pandas. Not bad for Columbus Day, yeah. Not too shabby for a holiday. The price action today. Not too shabby, if I say so myself. Okay, going short. All right, the 1 to 2 was made. Now 1 to 2 is easily made. Wow. All right, makes it 1 to 2. I guess I was wrong, pandas. I should have held. Should have held it. Sorry. It's too much of a wuss. I just didn't see the support. I didn't see the support that it was bouncing off of. I mean, you guys probably can see it. 'Cause for some reason, the chat is always right. Somehow the chat is perfect, knows everything. But I didn't see it. I didn't see where the support was. Couldn't hold him to that. It gave me a chance to come up break even, so I took it. Steven goes, just like Columbus, we're discovering new territory at these all-time highs. On ES anyway, yeah, for sure. Looks like your trading was pretty good, Pan. 58% of you guys, the trading was good last week. Another high here. It's looking a little sus. I mean, limit order trading. I could try with a limit order here. I think that'd be my best bet, essentially. We could have a trade off of our trend line here, though. $20 EMA. The thing is, you know, the liberals are trying to change it to Indigenous Day. The thing is, I don't want to forget history. I know, like, there is some controversy around Columbus and, us coming to him. I guess it's hard for me to say even us. I am an American, but, if you're like a European or Anglo-Saxon, then like you can say us. But, you know, if you like take away Columbus Day, right? The whole point of these days are to remember history, right? So that's the whole point of these days, right? So you can like, if you don't have these days, there's probably so many days you don't remember because they're not on the calendar. And there could be huge events, but because we're not reminding ourselves every year about these days, having these days marked, if you take away Columbus Day, like everyone's gonna forget, like how even though it might not have been the best start, right? You might not be proud of it, but it is the story of the United States. And in a sense, if you take that away, you're going to pretty much forget, the U.S. is going to forget its identity. It's, again, I know there's controversy around Columbus Day. I'm not saying there isn't, but what happened, happened, and that's history, and that's the origins of the United States, right? Like, sure, you'll learn it in history class, but because you have the day, like, many years after, many generations from now, right? You don't want to forget. You don't want to take the history away. At least that's my thoughts, right? If you take it away, even though it's painful to some people to think about Columbus Day and all the stuff that happened, but I think what would be worse is that America forgets is that is how it began. And that's how America was found. We should thank the UK for giving so many Independence Day holidays to so many countries around the world. How true that is. Which one are you thinking about? Hong Kong? Look at this limit order right here. It's limit order market. I mean, should I join in the fun, pandas? Should I just join in the fun here? I mean, is that a hot take? I don't want to forget. I mean, if we're going to be a limit order market, might as well join. If you can't beat them, join them. You know what I mean, pandas? If you can't beat them, join them. Second entry long, but it's too choppy. Skipping the second entry long, but it's really choppy. It is second entry long going with the trend, but if you look at the immediate price, actually, it's way too choppy. Just kind of stay away from this. You stay away from this. I know I'm not at my high water mark right now, but I don't want to lower. I don't want to take these sus trades just because. Popping up a little bit here. Austin Hair Panda 2024. Nah. I'm gonna be upfront about it. I'm voting for Trump. I mean Kamala. Are you serious? Kamala Harris, you kidding me? I mean, it's not even that she's a female. It's nothing about that. It's just she's had 4 years. She's had 4 years. Why didn't she do anything? Why didn't she do anything? Why didn't she do all these things that she's promising she's gonna do? I don't get it, Pence. I don't get it. Kamala just straight up, without even going through the primaries, became the nominee for the Democratic Party. How is that possible, Pandas? How is that possible? How do you become the nominee without even going through primaries? It is just insane to me. Paper demo guru, do you know what the vice president does? Actually, I don't know. What does a vice president do? What? I mean, I knew that she had. I know her responsibility was a border. I know that was one of her duties, and she didn't do anything. That was like one of her duties, actually, and she didn't do anything. The vice president, I know, will become the president if the president dies. But what do they actually do in terms of their duties? I don't know. Is there a specific thing that they do? Like, are they in charge of something specific? I just know that she was in charge of the border. Oh, paper demo guru. Coming in hot. I love it. I love it. Republicans knocked out. Ooh, this is getting sketchy. It's getting sus. I'm getting rid of this because I'm not sure if the limit order market is still here. I'm not sure if it's particularly here right now. Like, I don't know if this is the limit. Here, vice president preside over the Senate. All right. True answer. But what does that mean? What does that mean? I heard a kind of good example. A kind of good example here. If you had a failing company, or how about this? If you had to get surgery done, right? Just like really complicated surgery, let's say heart surgery. Do you want the person that is sympathetic but has a bad track record? Or do you want the person who is super narcissistic but his track record is amazing? Who would you want to do surgery on you? I guess that would have worked out right here. That scalp. Man, it's getting choppy, Pandas. Man, oh man, it's getting choppy. Eddie says, honestly, both candidates are terrible. It's true. It's true. Low or high here, Pandas. All that matters, Pandas, is can we get our bamboo? That's all that matters. Low or high here, Pandas. I mean, we got obviously a super strong trading range starting to develop here. Can we take advantage of it right now, Pandas? I think Trump's track record is actually policy-wise is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, economy was great. I think inflation was. Well, actually, I don't know about inflation. He actually probably drove the inflation up. What is this? Wow. I don't know, pandas. What do we do here? I mean, the trading range was obvious, I guess. I should just bought here. Full-blown trading range right now. If I win this next trade, you have to vote for Trump. Trap trade. Going to the downside. Looking for... Whoa! Spikes down. Strong spike down. Are we reversing here is a question. Wow. Quite a reversal here. Quite a reversal. Break a trend to new high. Trap trade reversal. Actually not that bad of a trade. Your signal bar is terrible. A huge risk, but you make that 1-to-1. Not bad, actually, if I say so myself. Day Trader says, I saw back after I just heard you like Trump. I appreciate it, Day Trader. But I don't take it personal. If you unsub, sub. I've been through tens of thousands of subs and unsubs. It's okay. I get it. Everyone has their taste. You can't please everyone. I'm gonna just do me and see what happens. You know, pandas. Just gonna be a panda. What a sharp move down, though. The 1-to-1, I'm certain it's been made. Yes. Inside bar break into the downside here. Is it too much to ask? I want one more trade, pandas. I want one more trade. Is it too much to ask for? Day trade, love you. Oh, I love you too. I love you guys. I love all the pandas here. You guys are amazing. Panda, for a Christmas special, can I take over your account and live stream for a day? Like, you actually want to trade my funded accounts? Or you can trade your own accounts, but you're going to just trade on my channel? What do you want to do? What are you talking about? 25 votes. 88% of you guys say Columbus Day. 12% say Indigenous. All right. What's happening here, pandas? No clue. Trade my evals. You can trade my evals. Evals or whatever. Cost $35 to reset. Evals or whatever. NQ is leading NVIDIA by about 15 seconds. That's very interesting. I mean, that's your edge there. It's not going to last very long, but there's some edge. If that's true. Right? You'll find small edges in the market, some imbalances, but they don't last very long. This is a trade off of our trend line here. I feel like on the higher time frame, 5-minute chart triangles being made, essentially. Something like this one. Pushing down. All right. Pretty strong push down, right? Very strong push down. What are we doing here, pandas? Crimson, as Panda, did you play DBZ Sparking Zero? Why else are you gonna let me? I don't know. Wild, you guys show me your track record. I don't know. It's just such a random request. The last Dragon Ball game I played was like on like an emulator on my computer when I was in like high school or something, which is many years ago. Many years ago. I'm starting to get into Deadlock. It seems fun. Very mind-numbing game. Deadlock. Wow, look at this drip here. It's dripping. Probably testing this low here. Testing this low. I'll probably make a new low. We're actually on the 240 SMA now. I'm probably going to find a bounce off the 20 EMA. It's a second entry long off the 20 EMA here on the 5-minute chart. Maybe I'll wait for this long here. I would like to make a new low here to break this pivot low. I would like that, and also stay above the 20 EMA. I would love all those things, and then I'll probably go long if all those conditions are met. Also, at least a semi good, decent signal bar. Kyle L, appreciate it. That new low just created right now. We just broke that pivot low here. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. We're back live at it again, trading every single day, 9:15 a.m. Eastern time. I'm still deciding if I'm going to take, Fridays off just to take a break. Wow. All right, we're pushing down. 20 EMA was absolutely nothing on the 5-minute chart. Just melting right through it, as you can see. It's a cup and handle. Those size are from not being able to find a good setup, and I've been waiting for a while now. But the market's moving though. The market's moving. I just hard to find a setup. Like it's hard to find a setup right here. That's almost a second entry short. Almost. Miss it by one tick to be a second entry short. Give me a fail second entry short, pandas. Last trade of the stream, fail second entry short is what I'm waiting for right now. Someone right? Are these new accounts? No, I've had these accounts for a while now, but they've been in the blender. They've had like big down days, big up days, and now we're kind of break even on them. Hopefully we're in an upswing here on these accounts, but I've had these accounts for a while now. Fail second entry short. Can we get it, pandas? That's my last trade of the stream if we get it. I mean, I have to try here. Even though the freaking risk is just gigantic. I have to try. I would prefer to fail second entry short here if I can get it. The risk is just huge. Higher low maybe here. Higher low. Give me a fail second entry short. Please give me a fail second entry short. I might go double contracts, end the day, break even, or up 800. Fail second entry short. Starting to form here. Or sorry, second entry short. Right, we need a second entry short in order for it to fail. So I want the second entry short to actually trigger here, and I want the trap. Take the reversal of it. I might take a double contracts so I can have a runner. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. It's such a strong bear bar though, pandas. And we're way beneath the 20 EMA now. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Looking for a new low probably now. If this low is breaking, if we break this low, I'm done for the stream. If we break this low, I'm done. Technically, we didn't break it. We touched it. We didn't break it technically. I'm still streaming right now. We still haven't broken it technically. And now we're dead. Right. It broke it by one tick. I'm done. All right, pandas. What a good day. I mean, we're up 465. I'll take it. Green is green. I mean, it's not bad. It's pretty good, actually. And overall, our accounts are all green now, so that's also a good thing. Pandas, it's good to be back. What can I say? And I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. I hope tomorrow we get some good volatility. And we make some bamboo. Hope you guys traded well today. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. So until then, pandas, as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.